Welcome to our Rogue Loop update. Today we're talking about artifacts. Claude Code can now turn a coding session into a live web page that updates itself. The pitch from Anthropic, is to spend less time telling people what the agent did and more time building it. The artifact just became the unit of work, and that changes a lot more than your morning stand-up. Claude Code got the ability to capture a session as an artifact. A shareable web page built from the full context of what just happened. PR walkthroughs, incident timelines, dashboards you can filter, a release checklist that ticks itself off as the work lands. And it pulls from everything that the session touched. Your code base, your connectors, the conversation itself. There is no wiring up data sources here. You ask for a page and it builds one. Every single thing you publish is a new version at the same link. With history you can roll back. It's important to note it's in beta, team and enterprise only, and hold the thought, it cannot be made public. Artifacts launched in 2024 as a preview panel. That is to say, a place to see your code rendered next to the chat. Then came persistent storage, then MCP connections to real services, then artifacts that call Claude's own API platform from inside themselves. The output has been quietly migrating out of the conversation and into a standalone object that it maintains itself. The reply used to be the product. Now the page is the product. Claude Code is just where that crossed from consumer toy into engineering infrastructure. Let's have a look. It assumes communication was the bottleneck though. For most teams, it isn't. The hard part of an incident review was never describing what the agent found, it's trusting it. And a self-updating page doesn't touch that problem. It styles it. A page that republishes itself with total confidence is HAL 9000 problem. The issue was never the delivery. It was whether the conclusion was right. Polish makes a wrong root cause analysis more dangerous, not less, because now it looks like a funding, looks like a real thing. The chart earned authority the reasoning might not have. So here's the detail I'd circle on the announcement from Claude. From Anthropic, every artifact is private to your organization by default, viewable only by authenticated members. It cannot be made public. Full stop. Admin toggles, retention policies, a compliance API. That's not an unfinished feature. That's Anthropic telling you where the risk lives. The consumer version publishes to the open web for anyone with a link. This one is walled, because a self-publishing agent wired into your code base and your connectors is a data egress surface, and they know it. The wall is the honest part of the launch. So what do you actually do with this? Well, if you are an engineering team or enterprise, pilot it on the cheap stuff. Release checklist, PR walkthroughs, where a wrong page costs nothing. Not incident postmortems where a confident wrong page costs a great deal. If you're the one building, treat the artifact as a draft that happens to look finished. Read the reasoning underneath, not the dashboard on top. And if you set policy, this one is for you. Turn on the admin scoping before you turn on the feature. The egress surface is real, and it's live the moment your team starts pointing these at production repos. The status update didn't disappear. It just learned to publish itself. And a confidence page is still only as true as the session behind it. Anyway, let me know how you're using artifacts. Like and subscribe. Rogue Loop, where AI meets real world innovation. See you in the next one.